We are live now. This is me and my friend Dan. We're going to play a game of Age of Sigmar for 2nd edition. Let me go ahead and get everything shared out with the studio followers and everybody. So give me one moment. And you may hear some... Alright, there we go. So I'm just going to share this, and then we're going to play a 1,000 point game of Skaven Pestilens versus Slaves of Darkness. We'll go over all that here shortly. Dan, do you want to go ahead and tell them what you've got in your list?
I'm going to be running my good old Plague Rats. I'm going to be starting off with my Plague Furnace. He's going to be also my my General. He's got the Crown of Conquest, which means nothing, I believe, within 6 inches of him takes battle shock at all, which for rats is a nice thing. He also will have the command trait that pretty much gives him double priest powers. So I also have a group of 5 Plague Sensor Bearers. They will be accompanied by 2 groups of Plague Monks, 20 mans each. One group has the woe staffs, the other have the double fetid blades, however you want to say that. It does not look how it's supposed to spell. But both have the plague chimes, and both have the ones with the, they both have the contagion banner. Which means when they die, I get to roll a dice, and on a 6, they cause a mortal wound. So, kill at your own peril. And I have also, sitting in the backfield, 3 Plague Claws, which will be raining nastiness all over his black armor.
Hey, my armor is mostly plastic at the moment.
Hey, we're not judging here. It's all in the mind's eye.
I'm just going to share this with our local groups real quick, and we're going to kind of roll with it.
Cool. I think it comes as no surprise that we should give the warning that we're all new to this.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing, sorry.
We screw things up. Try not to crucify us too badly.
Yeah, this is just practice games. So we'll probably do this every Thursday, but it's not fancy, nor is it meant to be.
And for you hobby nuts, please forgive us. We are playing plastic gray, but
we're working on that.
We don't have no lives. We have lives that need bills paid.
Yeah, I did stream a little Dead by Daylight earlier, though. But that's also because I was trying to get my streaming settings for this working well.
Fair enough.
Okay. Just getting the last of the shares together, and I think that's good. I'm not gonna bother sharing these with the masses, as it were. Okay, so let me make sure to bring up. There we go. We've got our chat set up. Got our preview, so we can see what we look like, with our pretty faces. All right, so we're just gonna play now.
Pretty faces.
Yeah, we have pretty faces. Of course, we have pretty faces. What? You don't have a pretty face, Dan?
I think it goes without saying that I do not.
Looking for my dice. I believe some dice over there, though. I got my measuring tape.
I did not see any of this.
Oh, this is.
I feel like a horrible gamer that do not.
I got my Death Ray Designs package in today. Necron Tomb World. Yay!
Guess this will work.
Huh? Oh no, that thing's horrible. We'll just pass this one back and forth. Trust me, that thing is horrible. You don't want to use the Malifaux tape measure. It's bad. It's a bad plan. Let's go ahead and kind of scoot the camera in a little bit, though.
Hey, you do you.
Yeah. Just so that they can actually see what's going on. I gotta get an extender. So, yep, there we go. That'll work.
Cool.
We just can't walk. The wire was completely clogged. There we go. All right. I do need to.
Dice.
Yeah. And I also want to make sure that I've got the stream to where I can see it.
Oh, I need my 5th guy.
Yeah. There we go. Now I can see if the stream goes offline. Been having some problems with my USB wireless. Need to update and get rid of that thing. It works fine for just, checking emails, but not for streaming.
Fair enough.
Okay. Dice behind you in the bucket. Second shelf.
Bucket. Oh, that.
Nope.
In here?
Nope. The thing you just kicked over.
I am not a graceful person. You will find this out.
Alright, I got my dice.
Sorry for those wearing headphones.
Yep. Well, I don't think we have any viewers yet. No, we have no viewers.
Please don't go back and listen to this. Make us feel more important than we actually are.
That's okay. Alright. Someone years ago left these really nice quality, D6s at my house.
It wasn't me, because I never owned stuff like that.
I know, but I just have a bunch of them. But yeah.
Just hand me a handful.
Here's a handful of dice there.
So none of them are scatter dice. That's all a couple of those.
Yeah, this is just my big bucket of dice. And here's some more dice.
We are both going to need them by the end of the day.
Yeah, we'll need more.
Alright, so roll off to.
Well, I gotta tell them what I've
mission or
got.
something?
I've got to tell them what I've got first.
Oh.
So
no one cares what you got. 'Cause they're all going to die to this plague.
I care, and that's not going to happen. So I'm running a 30-man block of warriors from Chaos with hand weapon and shields. Full command, so champion, musician, and standard bearer. I've got a Lord of Chaos. Actually need to select which mark to give him, and thus the whole army. I've got a Darkoth War Queen. I've got a 20-man squad of marauders with flails and shields. They were built as great weapons back in the day, but unfortunately, great weapons aren't a thing for marauders anymore, so I just count them as flails. And then I've got 2 allied squads of warhounds from Monsters of Chaos. They're really just there to be speed bumps. So yeah, that's what I got for 1,000 points. I clock in at 980.
I'm straight up 1,000.
Okay.
Even.
I need to select my Chaos Lord's mark real quick. Give me a moment. Just reading over that. It's been a while since we've played. These sort of, live reports are not going to be... There's going to be gaps, of us just reading stuff and trying to figure out what the hell we're doing.
Gonna be a lot of that tonight.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Well, we're just going to kind of roll with it, and then if we screw up something later, we can look back and be like, oh, because we have a video. That's the other thing. Now we can actually, because I can download these videos. He's knocking stuff over left and right over there.
This time it's my stuff.
Okay, good. So, let's see. I don't have Berserker Fury on those guys. I just have the Chaos Rune Shields. I'm just going to stick with a good old go-to and go with a Mark of Corn on everything.
Corn it is.
Corn it is. I'm going to keep it corny. But ha!
That makes all your dogs work on our corn dogs.
Exactly!
Bad jokes. Keep them coming.
Corn dogs. We're horrible, aren't we? Okay.
I know, I'm a horrible person.
Okay, so you've read through the rules more than I have, I believe, so.
How long do you think I've had this?
Yeah. Well, the PDF of the core rules went up. Like, this is the core rules right here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one that comes straight from the.
Let's pick a mission. Let's pick a mission first. Let's do something fun. So let's look in the rule books.
Yerp.
We're not going to do the darkest depths. Let's do something that's a simple, regular.
Where's
mission.
blood?
Huh? Oh, what was that? Someone subscribed or followed. One of the two. Thank you. Please say hi if you are following us or viewing us or anything like that.
Yeah, just do plain old First Blood.
Okay. Oh, allegiance abilities also.
Legion's abilities, you're Chaos, I'm Chaos.
Are you doing Scave and Pestilens? I'm not. We have to select our abilities.
Oh, you're talking like traits and all that.
Yeah. I'm doing Slaves to Darkness. So I have the Eye of the Gods ability.
I have Strength in Numbers, which just means that my Pestilens add 2 to their bravery checks for every 10 models in the unit.
Oh, also, I believe that my Lord of Chaos can actually change his mark. Okay, no, I know what I'm going to do different now. Okay. Now I kind of remember what I was doing wrong. The Lord of Chaos is going to take a... Let's see... Lord of Chaos is going to take a mark on Nurgle, and then the Darkoth War Queen is going to take a mark of Khorne. That's what we're going to do instead. And that's so that I can double up on the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then what happens is that the battle trait for Slaves of Darkness, she will allow people within 8 inches of her that are wholly within 8 to reroll 1s on hits. And then he will allow them to get the Nurgle bonus to reroll wound rolls of 1 with his special power, where he can nominate a whole unit and pass his mark to him.
Cool.
And then I'm just going to say that, let's see. Yes, so that means everything else does have to be Khorne.
Fair enough.
And by making him Nurgle, he will not benefit from it, the Chaos Lord. But that's okay, because I want him to be passing those reroll 1s on wounds to different things. And he hits like on a frickin' 2-up, I think. Well, he hits on a 3-up, but still, he's tossing out like a crap ton of attacks. Eye of the Gods. If I kill heroes or monsters, I make a roll on it and things happen. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Command traits. What trait are you going to select for Skaven?
Oh, my command trait. I'm doing the... it's called Master of Rotten Ruin, that if my general is a priest, I can re-roll the dice when I pray.
Who's watching us? Thank you for watching us. We've got a viewer. Huzzah, it's our first viewer ever. Okay. So I'm also... I'm going to take Flames of Spite on the Chaos Lord, and that's going to give him...
Artifact?
Huh?
Is that your artifact?
That's his command trait.
Oh, okay.
If the wound roll for an attack made by this general is 6+, the target suffers 1 mortal wound in addition to any other damage the attack inflicts.
Nice.
Then his artifact... You have any wizards?
Nope, just
Okay.
priests.
Oh, this is something, see, this is the kind of thing I was talking about while we're doing these practice nights. If I take Mark of the All-Favored, the bearer has the Khorne, Nurgle, Slanesh, and Tzeentch keywords.
Ooh.
I'm going to do that And the reason why is that means now he's technically a Khorne unit and a Nurgle unit, so that means that he can use his Nurgle ability to pass out the stuff, but she can affect him now.
Nice.
So she can give that battle, the Aura of Chaos Power, Khorne reroll ones, when he's close by her.
Cool.
And that actually means he admits it too now. Because, yeah, we might be wrong, but you know what? That's how it seems to be interpreted. I don't think it confers all of the marks of chaos on his ability, though, because this is a specific thing that says at the beginning of the battle, you confer these things. That's something to check with FAQ on, though.
Probably.
So, and that's one of the reasons we have this video, is so that I can remember to do these things. Alright, so yeah, Mark of All Favored, and Flames of Spite. And the Chaos Lord of Chaos, is my general. So I'm going to leave my Darkhoth War Queen as a bookmark right here. There we go.
Two.
And then you took Skaven, didn't you? Skaven, Pestilens.
Skaven, Pestilens.
Okay. Do we want to do a Realm of Battle while we're at it? Choose a realm?
Let's keep it simple.
Keep it simple. We'll do the realms next time. We're trying to learn the base rules first. Okay.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Do we want to just do the First Blood mission then?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's so stinking easy. So we set up old Dawn of War style kind of thing. So you got half the board, I got the half.
Yep, I got it set up right here.
We get a command point. Whoever kills the first model, or whoever slays an enemy model first, gets an extra command point.
Okay. And the command points are used with what again?
Those are the 3 nifty little abilities that you can find in the basic.
The hero phase?
Yes. Essentially, add the double, forward to victory, or inspiring presence. At the double, use this command after you make a run roll that is within 6 inches of your hero, or if you do so, the roll is treated as a 6.
Sweet. So it's all okay. That's nice. Inspiring presence. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I'll just
That's
have to
automatic pass battle shock test, but
I wonder if they're going to come out with like cards for those things, like the command abilities, because I assume that they're going to do that for like if they're introducing command abilities as more battle tomes come out, they'll be doing like what they're doing in 40K with the data cards.
Probably.
Yeah. Probably. Okay. So First Blood, players roll off, and the winner decides which territory each side will use.
We'll skip that.
And we'll skip that.
We've already just cut that.
Yep. Then we roll off to see who places first. So let's go ahead and do that.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Got a 2.
5.
All right. You're placing first, or I'm placing first.
And
And the person who finishes setting up first gets to go first. Am I right?
I think so.
Here, I'll read through while you figure out
Yes.
which. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and be the one who sets up first. So, where's that?
Measuring tape's right there.
So your hand.
Oh, we lost our viewer. Bye.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Okay, so as far as setup goes, I believe we set up within our area, but within out of 9 inches, or is it 12, of the enemy territory.
I'm checking it now. Enemy territory is just
Half the board.
12 inches from enemy territory.
So essentially,
Just 12 inches in, basically.
Why do you have to make it complicated, G-Dub? Why?
Because some people play on tables that are not exactly 6x4s.
Still, why?
Some people play on 6 by 40 inches instead of a full 6x4. So they make it that way so that you still have, it's less about the table being bigger, and it's more about being far enough away so that the game works.
So I'm going to be simple and just start off with my plague sensor bearers.
So we're just going down, basically we're fighting till the other side's dead.
That sounds about right. I mean, that's the major victory. The minor victory is if you kill more than half the opponent, which shouldn't be too hard for you once you get your big block in.
Oh yeah.
But still.
Okay, so.
My first unit is down.
Which is what, these guys?
These guys.
What do they do again?
Those are my plague sensor bearers. They are in the fluff. They are essentially the acolytes, but they're insane, more insane than the rest of the pestilens, that are trying to become plague monks. So they're trying to impress the plague monks so they can gain their...
Do they have ranged attacks?
Negative. The only thing that has ranged attacks are my...
all the giant war machines.
Essentially, yes.
Shit, that's a lot of war machines. Okay. So I'm going to have to move my marauders up.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that they're not in the place where I got to put models. So they were all nicely lined up, and now they aren't anymore. So, but here's a unit of warhounds going down right here.
Cute.
Just 10-man unit of disposable warhounds, speed bumps, if you will. All right.
Cute. All right. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and throw down big old plague sensor bearer. Or plagues. That thing.
That
The
thing.
plague furnace. Sorry. I think the last time I actually played these guys was not the 2016 General's Handbook, but the first edition.
Oh, that's the one of the range things then. Oh boy.
It doesn't have a great range, but it has.
What is its range?
Essentially, it's the plague sensor. It throws it around like a.
No, what's the actual rules range on
The
it?
rules range.
Yeah. Well, I gotta know. I don't know what your stuff
All right,
does.
plague sensor. It has a range of 3 inches.
3 inches?
Oh.
Oh, so that thing just like it has a. Oh, okay. So it doesn't.
It's
have
not a very long range, but it's a range.
Oh. Okay.
I pick a point within 3 inches, and they just love the plague sensor.
Oh, so it just has a big swinging mace, essentially.
That's what that thing is.
That okay. I thought it was like something else. Okay, all right. Ooh. It's probably really strong though, isn't it?
It just does straight up mortal wounds, dude.
Oh Jesus. Okay. What is the ranges on these two things, or these things over here?
The plague claws.
Plague
Plague
claws.
claws. Essentially, I'm not gonna. 6 to 31.
6 to 31. Oh, I'm not pleased with that either. I'm gonna put a unit of warhounds down over here as well. Gonna put them on the outer skirts a little bit. And we'll just place them right there. Yep.
This will make a lot more sense once we get everything set up.
Yep.
Because right now it does kind of look a little bit messy.
I want to get
Focus.
also a camera up above. Like this is the best we've got right now, just because it's the setup I've got at the moment. I'm going to probably move the table over in the room a little bit more even, and then we'll have a camera like above it. I'll have to figure out the exact doohickeys to make that happen. Or at least an angled camera, 2 angled cameras, something like that. I don't know.
Keep your doohickeys to yourself.
Yeah, doohickeys. All right.
All right.
What's next? So I got 2 units of warhounds placed
You
down.
got 2 your 2. Now here comes my 3rd. I'm going to go ahead and do the woe staffs.
Those sound fun.
These guys, one thing I did forget is that each group has essentially some reading material with them. The woe staffs have the book. I have to look it up exactly, but essentially, once per game, I can read from the book, and everything within like so many inches, I roll a dice, and on like a 4-up, mortal wounds, mortal wounds, mortal wounds. So, but the ones with the fetid blades has a single scroll that once I read from it, I pick a unit, I think within 3 inches, and I get to re-roll wounds
Oh boy.
against that unit.
Okay, so you're kind of all piling in around over there, aren't you?
It's kind of what they do.
Yeah. Noticing that quite heavily. Oh, by the way, warhounds move 10. And if I run, they automatically have a 6.
But if you run, you can't charge.
True, but that means that they're going to be up in your face pretty fast.
Fair enough.
Alright, so Marauders, I'm thinking next. Huh. Yeah, Marauders. Marauders are going to be next. So, I know this is 12, so I'm just going to squeeze them over here. They're going to chill in between the Warhounds. Now, I do not know tactically if this is a good idea. Probably isn't, if I'm entirely honest.
Well, it's a good thing this is just a game for fun.
Yeah. There's the little drummer boy of chaos. Alright, so there's my Marauders set up in between the Warhounds. Cool. I'm actually really excited with the Darkest Depths rules. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to build a huge Chaos cavern with Chaos Fortress pieces, and I'll probably build some Skaven pieces too, so we can interchange it and make it either a Skaven cavern or a Chaos War Fortress.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. Do they have anything like that for 40k?
What? Skaven stuff?
No, like cavern battles. If not, we might want to try adapting some cool missions.
I think they call that Necromunda.
Well, no, I mean we could do, like, we could adapt some of the mission rules from Age of Sigmar.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it wouldn't be hard.
It really wouldn't. I'm not cheating, I promise. I am not trying to bump to coordinate advantage.
I gotta touch up this snow. It's kind of yellowed a little bit. Sadly, just what happens with snow effects, unless you use nothing but the expensive stuff.
Well, just as long as it yellowed from age and not...
Yeah, it's not that kind of yellow snow. No, I just take a dry brush of white to it and it'll be fine.
Okay.
Fetid
Blades, Skaven are down.
Alright, and then those things haven't come on the board yet.
Negative.
Okay. Fun times, fun times. I think what we're going to do is we're going to just put the
War Queen.
War Queen's just going to chill right there.
Mm.
Now they're coming down, aren't they?
Thump.
Thump. Oh, they're 3 separate units. Crap. Huh. Alright.
I mean, if I had the points, I probably would have put it into getting another Plague Priest and then buying the... What's it? The formation or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That allows them to come on as one.
Well, I'm putting in my block of warriors over here.
The one thing I should tell you about the Plague Claws,
Mm-hmm.
they like groups and hordes.
That's why I took shield warriors today.
They have something called Barrage of Disease. If the target of a Plague Claw's shooting attack has more than 10 models, you add 1 to the hit roll.
Oh boy.
And the damage of the shot is increased from 1d6 to 2d6. Nurgle units, however, find the toxic payload showering them rather refreshing. And only damage them on the 6-up.
Oh, so my Chaos Lord is pretty much going to shrug that
Why
crap
the
off.
heck would I shoot your Chaos Lord with this thing that's supposed to be targeting that block?
I should have taken Marks of Nurgle instead.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
but
you got that guy down.
thump another one. There you go. And there's my Chaos Lord hanging out right there. Boom.
And secondary.
Okay, so I finished first.
Turn around, dude. Turn around.
I finished first, so let's check rules real quick to make sure, to see how that works then.
You get to choose.
Who goes first? And then it's still the, I'll let you, ooh. If I let you go first, that means I could get potentially 2 turns back to back, but...
But you also run the risk of me just showering you with...
And unloading.
Death.
Yeah, unloading on me really hard. Against my better judgment, I'm going to go first. So, alright.
Don't blame me.
So, command abilities first. Lord of Chaos has a command ability, aided by the gods. He uses this ability, pick a Slaves of Darkness unit within 10 inches that has the same mark of chaos as the Lord. Until the next... Oh, I'm glad I took that then, because he had a mark of Nurgle on him. Hold on, I might have screwed that up. Give me a second here.
Fair enough. This is a friendly game, people. I'm forgiving.
I'm also relearning my rules, to be honest.
Okay.
Lord of Chaos uses his ability, pick a Slave of Darkness unit within 10 inches that has the same mark as Chaos as your Lord. Until the next hero phase, the unit receives the same benefit as the Lord of Chaos receives from his Mark of Chaos. Okay, so then we look at the Mark of Chaos. When you set up this model, you can declare that it has a mark of Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh, or Tzeentch. The model has the keyword and gains the relevant ability from the following list. So yeah, actually taking the all mark is... Here's the thing. I don't think the way Mark of Chaos on him is written that it's going to give him all 4 marks. Just because I gave him that artifact. Because it says that you have to select... You can declare that it has a mark of one of the 4. Because it has or.
Right.
And then the model that has that keyword gains the relevant ability from the following list. So I have to select it. Then it only allows me to use this ability to pick a Slaves of Darkness unit within 10 inches that has the same mark of chaos as the Lord. So in other words, I need to be running him...
As Khorne.
As Khorne, yeah. Okay.
So
in other words, let me just change my artifact real fast.
Once again, I'm forgiving, folks.
Because, well, that's what this is. This is us learning the frickin' rules. You know,
hopefully next time we run this, it won't be so...
mishmashy.
Yes.
Which will be next week. Let's see. I'm going to give him an idolatrous placard, which gives him a 5-up mortal wound save. Yeah.
Word save, whatever you want.
Yeah. I mean, I could give him the sword to deal like an 8-inch 1d3 wounds to something, but then that's like just a one and done. I think that the save, considering I'm going to get shot at, I'm going to take the 5-up save against mortal wounds. Because then it's running, all of my heavy-duty warriors are running that now. The Marauders are kind of screwed, though. Because they only have 5-ups.
Fair enough.
Okay, so now that I know what's going on with that, Khorne, reroll hits of 1. So that only means he has the mark of Khorne, so that means that your Nurgle stuff will affect him just as equally. But I'm going to go ahead and have him bestow the reroll hits of 1 on the big warrior squad here. So they basically act as if they were 2-weapon warriors now.
Cool.
Okay. Movement. We're going to start with Chaos Warhounds, and they are going to run.
So just move them, they're 16?
Yep. And then we had those command abilities at the double. All right. I want to see what that does again real quick. Memorizing the rules is fun. Ah, okay. Okay. I see what that is. Then the forward to victory is reroll charges. And the inspiring presence is battle shock. Okay. So the Warhounds can move 16 inches essentially. And they will do so. Straight forward. Not going where you think I'm going, though.
Sorry, I do not have the icon of the Contagion banner. I have the icon of Pestilens.
Oh.
That's the one that when they die, I roll a 6 and give you a mortal wound.
Ah, okay. So you have the, which one?
That's for my Plague Monks.
Oh, okay.
I thought they had the Contagion banner because it made sense But no, it's the icon of Pestilens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the idea that contagion banner, you think it's spreading disease, and that's kind of what happens when they die. They're like, hey, we have surprises in our bodies. We share them too.
You share the surprises in your bodies. That's not disgusting at all.
They're Nurgle. Are they supposed to be sunshines and unicorns?
Hey, you don't know. You don't know Grandpapa Nurgle. Maybe he's gotten, cheery and shit over the years.
When has he not been cheery? Papa Nurgle loves you.
Yeah, he loves you. He just wants to give you a big Nurgle hug.
You just may not walk away,
No, you'll walk away.
Well, I mean...
You might walk away...
You may not be walking away...
For very long. Okay, so I moved the 2 squads of Warhounds up, kind of in a pincer flanking right there.
This is really fun.
Yeah, because those suckers are fast, and they've still got a 10-inch move on the next turn. Marauders have a move of 6. Warriors have a move of 5. Pretty sure the War Queen has a move of 5 or 6. I think she's 6 as well, because she's like a Marauder too. Yeah. Okay. I need to remember that Flames of Spite ability on my Chaos Lord. I'm gonna make some little reminder tokens for these abilities at some point. All right. How to do this? You guys move 6. I'm gonna have these guys run. We started off with how many command points?
1 each, I believe.
1 each. Okay. I'm not gonna spend it on the Marauders then. So they got 9 inches. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. So my Marauders are moving on up. But not to the east side. Because I have to make bad TV pop culture jokes too, right? I'm actually going to be really enjoying this week. I've got to paint up 750 points of these guys, and then 750 points of just base Skaven, which I'm just running them as Skaven allegiance, not... Is there an allegiance for Skaven, or I have to run them as Chaos allegiance, I think?
Well, Chaos is the overall...
Yeah, but I'm going to be running it's from multiple clans, because I've got some Clan Molder and some Clan Venomous.
Well, it starts with Chaos, and then it goes Skaven, then it goes the different clans.
Okay, so I'm going to do a Skaven allegiance with them. And the reason why is because I'm running a bunch of Rat Ogres, 40 Clan Rats, and then a Warplock Engineer, and a Warlord at 750 point demo. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to run the Darkoth Queen. She's going to go 12, which is nice. That gets her right where I want her to be, which is over here. I'm just going to pull her back a little. Didn't need to go that far. And then that command ability we were just talking about. Oh, okay, so you can do it after you've done the run roll. But if you get a high enough number and you don't want to spend the command, you can opt not to. So I can still roll.
Yeah.
I got a 6 anyway, so I don't have to spend the command. Good. And this is for my warriors to move up. They move 5, so they got basically max movement. They're going up 11. And they're just gonna... Ah! Don't fuck it up, Matt. Don't fuck it up. Yeah, by the way, guys, I curse on my channel when I'm being casual. I apologize if you take offense to that, but I'm not going to change my cursing. So, just going to have to deal with it. I do try to curb the cursing a little. I don't want to be like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. You got the reference, Dan. You got the reference.
I grew up on those guys.
Yeah.
In fact that they made a song out of cursing is just
The F song.
hilarious.
Okay, am I the only one who remembers? Okay, this is a story. I'm telling a story now.
Might as well fill up the dead airtime.
Yeah. When I was in high school, like freshman year of high school, my aunt, who is very, very, very like not up on the times at the time, buys me a bunch of CDs. And this was like the 2000s, so it was like the new rock. And
I was gonna say, were the explicit parental?
Yes, it was one of those edited CDs, but it was the first Limp Bizkit CD.
Oh.
And that song where he says "fuck" like at least 67 times or something like that. So it was like the entire song was just not bleeps, but just like they cut it. So it was an interesting CD to listen to, and I was suddenly reminded of that.
My mom got me this. You insert evil laugh.
My aunt was not very up on the times. The Korn CD wasn't too bad. I am not ashamed that I listened to Korn. If it's any redemption, I was really into Rob Zombie as a kid. I'm still kind of into Rob Zombie at times, but he's a bit more of a... It's a bit laid back now, compared to the Hellbilly Deluxe.
Well, look at Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
Look what he was back in the day. Now he's totally mellowed out.
Right? Chaos Lord is going to run, and he gets 6 as well!
Man, you
Jeez.
and that dice.
Right? So he's basically just
Should
right
they
up.
leave it here because it was loaded and you want to get caught?
4, 3, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
everything above 3. That's a good dice.
I don't have any ranged attacks,
So skip the shooting.
so skip the shooting. Charge phase. I ran, so I can't charge. So that's my turn. But I'm like up in your face pretty much now.
Yep, but I can see this. I can see this very well.
So to give you guys an idea of what just happened, I'm turning this so you guys can see.
Very corny.
Yeah.
He ran in my face.
You can't see it, but behind this large building right here is 10 warhounds that can move 10 inches or be getting into combat next turn, pretty much guaranteed. And then the warrior block right here behind the building, right behind the warhounds, and then the marauders flanking them and coming in as well. Because I maxed out like all of my freaking rolls.
You can get that measuring teeth.
Yeah. Oh, we have a viewer!
Hey, viewer!
Sorry if I blasted your ears out. I'm pretty sure I got the compressor settings right.
Okay, everything's in here. Alright, so...
Say hi, whoever you are.
I did the count on the
count?
The count for the Plague Furnace. Plague Furnace has a rule that says pushed into battle. It gains 1 inch to its move for every 3 Skaven model within like an inch of it.
Oh jeez.
And I did the count.
Oh jeez.
He can move a total of 9 inches this round.
Oh, good lord.
So.
Also, guys, I did also set up a donation link below, mostly because right now I'm using a USB wireless adapter, and I've been finding that it overloads very easily. So the stream is okay relatively here, but if we want to stream a lot of multiplayer games where I'm hosting it, because we're gonna be doing some like Dead by Daylight and I'm gonna be doing a lot of Warhammer Let's Plays too in my spare time. But yeah, if you like what we're doing and you want to support us, feel free to drop a dollar or something in there. It's not required. It's not gonna stop us from
All one of you.
Yeah, all one of you. Well, I mention it because these videos stay up for 14 days.
Well, still.
And that's all gonna go towards like equipment upgrades. Like we need more cameras. Because we only have this one webcam. It's like a $90 webcam. The cool thing is that learning to do all the streaming gave me ideas on how to make the battle reports when we get them. we're going to be doing the narrative battle reports, but it gave me ideas on how we can do a dice box. We can do a dice box camera. We can do a sort of like an angle camera, so it's like pointed at one angle on one side and one angle on the other side. And then we can mix that with like handy cam. And the cool part is you can record all of these sources separately. So like when we're streaming here, we could have like split screen or at least a small screen, you know, for dice box.
Okay. But
Hi.
I'm just gonna move right there.
That's fun.
These little guys, however,
Did all the other ones run, or did they just kind of skitter around?
no one ran. No one needed to.
Because I came up to you myself, right?
Yep, you did all the running for me.
Yep.
Alright, so. Poison fumes. That's in hero phase, push the battle, icon. Yep. Oh, forgot to do the prayers. Oh well.
What? Prayers?
Yeah, my guy does his prayers, so.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was back here, so.
Or is it like a range thing? Around
It is a
now?
range thing, and I think they were
yeah.
the only. Well, both of those guys were in range.
Mm-hmm.
So, now here's the thing. With the new rules, apparently the Skaven priests have new prayers. I don't know if this supersedes the old ones that this one, the Plague Furnace, only had access to 2 different prayers, the Rabid Fever and Bless with Filth. But now I have 5.
Oh boy.
And it says to roll dice for the prayer. Say, when a successful priest prays and the dice is rolled with a 6 before modifiers add, I can pick which one I want. So does that mean I don't get to pick?
I don't know. Read that real quick. I'm going to drink water.
Oh, I understand now. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know. Okay, so the Plague Furnace has access to the Rabid Fever and the Blessed with Filth Noxious Prayer. So, per that, I roll a d6, and on a 3 or higher, something goes off. But if it's a 6, I get access to one of these other 5 nice little trinkets. So, and I get to pick that. That makes a little more sense. Helps to read.
Did you figure it out?
Yes, I did. So,
Sorry, I was getting my water.
I just explained it to the viewers that essentially I have access to 2 prayers. That's just what the Plague Furnace gets access to.
Mm-hmm.
But if I roll it, I have to pray to roll the. I have to roll to pray, and if it's a 3 up, one of those 2 goes off. But if it's a 6, I get that plus what's on the list.
Oh, nice.
So that's nice.
So rolling to see what's up with that?
So first, in the hero phase, I get to pick one of the prayers, and I'm going to do Blessed with Filth, which means I can re-roll all failed wounds against that unit. I'm going to go with let's go with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to re-roll. I need a 3 up. That's a 3.
Yep.
3. So it just means that I re-roll all failed wounds against that unit. Nothing else happens.
Mm-hmm.
So now, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been a long while since I played these guys. I feel like I do need to catch up with these. This also isn't the list I'm normally used to.
But you said you get it twice, or?
No. Well, yes, I do. So I'm going to do the same prayer because of his command trait.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for reminding me about that. Okay. So I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to do Rabid Fever on this unit here. What that does is that if you kill, until my next hero phase, if you kill a unit, it gets to pile in and attack before it dies.
Mm-hmm.
So, another reason I want you to kill me. Goes off with another 3. So, and that's it. Now, shooting. Now here's the fun stuff.
I'm also going to kind of close the camera in a little bit more, I think. Just
do.
because we're on that side of the table so hard. There we go.
Alright, so,
Here, I can kind of zoom us a little. Yeah.
how many wounds do those warhounds have? Just one or two each?
I'm pretty sure it's just one. I'm not going to bother zooming. It's going to take too long to figure out.
Nah.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we consider this. If we're only going to be sitting in one area, we move it closer to the
Yeah, I've got to get an extender
extender.
cable.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Okay.
This is start. We're learning here. Is more ways than
this
one.
is the first beginning of the setup. Yeah, they have one wound apiece with a 6-up
Cool.
save.
Okay, so
And a 4 bravery.
well, this unit is going to target those guys and try and soften them up.
Okay.
I hit on a 3 and I wound on a 3. Hit on a 3.
Is that the big?
Did not wound though.
Ah, okay. Is that the big sensor?
No, this thing.
Yeah.
The sensor.
Oh yeah, that's the
that one has a
warp
ring.
fire
the plague claw.
plague claw. Okay.
Raining nastiness upon you. So
Well, you're talking about doing albinos for your
Yes.
for your plague guys. I'm trying to figure out what I want to paint the Skaven as. I might for
Skaven?
once just do basic Skaven paint scheme because there's so many frickin' Skaven in that army.
right.
Because I do fancy paint schemes on all my personal stuff, and I'm just sitting there going, maybe I'll just make this a get it done army.
Right. All right. Second plague claw is going to target your warriors, the
Mhm.
marauders, those guys,
The Marauders in the back. Okay.
the big horny guys.
Yes.
Okay, so I get to add 1 to the hit, so I'm hitting on a 2. That's a hit again, but I'm still wounding on a 3. That's a 2. Tiring that dice. So
So it didn't hit?
The third one is going to target the same unit, so 2's to hit. That's a hit.
Yeah. That's a miss.
That's-
That's a
Wow.
did not wound. Wow. Oh, that sucked. You really needed to make that happen.
I needed to soften them up, yes, because I'm about to get hurt.
Well, the thing is, the Warhounds, they're speed bumps. They're distractions. That's all they are. It's an 80 points cost
But-
10-man unit that just,
There are distraction card effects. And for those who don't play 40k, that is the thing. I hope you learn that. It just means I'm a big nasty running in your face. If you don't take care of me, I'm going to wreck your day.
They have 2 attacks each, so they'll throw out 20 attacks that hit and wound on 4-ups and do 1 damage. So they do have a little bit of bite to them.
Right. All right. So I guess that's my shooting.
Mhm.
So on to charging.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, if I'm not too mistaken, I believe the rule is still you declare a unit is charging. Then you roll the dice. Then you choose who you're charging.
Let's check.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was before. I missed an entire year's worth of an edition, so I could be wrong, people.
Combat phase. We're just going to read it right out of the book.
Charge it.
In the combat phase, players take it in turn to pick units to fight with. Oh, we're in the charge phase.
Yeah,
Never mind.
we need to charge.
Every unit's within 12 inches of the enemy
I have plenty of that.
in your charge phase can attempt to make a charge move. Pick an eligible unit and make a charge roll for it by rolling 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
Each model in the unit can move a number of inches equal to the charge roll. No, I'm good, thanks. You cannot make a charge move. Sorry, that was a girlfriend asking me if I needed my water, but I already grabbed it, so. You cannot make a charge move with a unit that has run or retreated earlier in the turn, and with a unit that is within 3 inches of an enemy unit.
So
Yeah, so you have to declare it.
Okay, first I'm going to declare the
The 5 dudes.
the 5 plate sensor bearers.
Mm-hmm. Where are they going?
Well,
Yeah, you have
that's
to
the thing.
declare.
I do have to declare where they're
Yes,
going.
you
Okay,
have
well
to
they were
select a unit.
they were going to go into this unit here with I get to re-roll wounds on them.
Yeah.
But I rolled an 8, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Yeah.
Only the back guy isn't going to be able to.
Yeah, I mean, everything else is going to be able to lock into closest to closest, and no problems there.
And he's just going to get right behind. And the thing is with the plague sensor bearer, their range is a 2-inch, which is essentially their base.
Yeah.
So, next, this group is going to charge into your warhounds.
Oh, that's
3.
not good. I actually think you failed that.
Actually, I only need to get with it. Oh, don't want to. That might actually be enough.
Oh, yeah. Because you got to be, let me see here.
Half an inch.
You must finish within half inch of an enemy model.
So, let's get at another angle.
Yeah.
So
You made it.
There's 3.5.
You almost didn't.
Yeah, I made exactly 3.
You made exactly what you needed, but when we're talking exactly, I mean it is. Not a lot of them are going to be in combat.
Yup.
Like those two are pretty much it. Yeah, because the rest
It's
of
a good
them are
thing
just,
that they'll get to pile in, and their staffs have range.
yeah, because otherwise you're in a bad situation. Any more charges?
Yes.
All right. Now, one thing I want to point out is I led with the Warhounds for this very reason, because they have to be taken care of or they're going to eat you.
These guys are going to charge it also into the Warhounds. 6 inches. I'm pretty sure that's enough just by this guy here.
Yeah. You all just need to measure from the back when you start getting into the second row.
6 inches.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to get down there.
I'd start with your guys on the front, just to...
Yeah. Well, these guys are going to go over here.
Yeah. That guy went way more than 6 inches.
Oh,
I think.
did he?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, he did. Okay, you're good. It looked like more than 6 inches from over here, but that's okay.
Sorry, I'm not trying
We're
to
a little
cheat.
out of practice, too. You know, I was teaching Lucinda how to play this, or how to play 40K about a week and a half ago, and she was calling me like because I had the angle problem going where I was moving my shit and I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
And she was like, "That's more than 6 inches." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that." So
Fair enough. All right.
much bigger deal when we're doing like full battle reports. Yeah.
Now, I've been playing a lot of 40K. So, is it still all my charged units attack first?
Let's see.
Then you choose, then I choose? Or then
In the
I
combat
choose?
phase, players take it in turn to pick units to fight with, starting with the player whose turn is taking place. When it is your turn, you must either pick an eligible unit to fight with or pass. Note that you cannot pass if there is an eligible unit from your army that can fight. A unit is eligible to fight if it is within 3 inches of an enemy unit, or if it made a charge move in the same turn. If you pick a unit to fight, it first piles in, then the models in the unit must attack. If you pass, you do nothing, and the option to fight or pass goes back to your opponent. If both players pass in succession, the combat phase ends. Piling in, 3-inch pile in. Fighting. Must attack with all your melee weapons it is armed with.
Okay. So
I
I pick, then you pick, then I pick, even though I charged with like 3 units.
Yes.
So, alright then. I'm going to pick at first the Plague Sensor Bearers.
Okay.
And the reason for this is, they have a couple of rules that pretty much are very fluffy. For starters, they have a Frenzy of Assault. On a turn in which they charge, all models in this unit make 3 attacks rather than their 2. So I have 15 attacks coming your way. Also, they have another rule that says if they are within 13 inches of a Plague Monk unit, which they were, and still are, they get to re-roll all failed hit rolls. Also, they can re-roll Battle Shock test if they're within range of Plague Monks, but they're also within range of the Crown's effect, so that's not going to matter either. So,
I also just realized there's a record button I need to hit in the future to record. Like, no, the stream is going, and thankfully Twitch saves it and you can download it.
oh, okay.
But there's a record button.
We've been doing all of this for, what, an hour now, and got nothing?
No, but there's a record button because I'll cross-post this to Facebook and YouTube.
Cool. Alright. These guys are hitting on 4s, but I get to re-roll them because of the Plague Monks. Thank goodness for the re-roll. Holy bejeebies, Batman. That was a hit.
Yeah, this Twitch account's going to be a mixture of my studio and video gaming.
So, that did not translate very well.
Those
All
are all
right.
hits.
These are the hits. Now, I'm wounding on 3s with a -1 rend, 1 damage each. So, 3s.
So no saves for me, basically. Because I have 6 ups.
So, 4.
4 dead.
4 dead.
Alright.
Meh.
Alright.
So, let's
Those
just
4 are dead.
keep track that those 4
Yep.
dice for the battle shock test.
Yep. At which they have a bravery of 4. So.
This is going to be fun.
Okay.
So now you pick a unit.
I'm going to have. Oh wait. Let me see the measuring tape. Did you move in such a way to where I think I can do the thing? Oh, bejesus.
Are you 3 and a
No, oh man. Oh, I'm within 3 inches. My warrior. I've got one warrior on this tail end of this 30-man squad who's within range of these Skaven. Oh, that's horrible. Let me read it real quick. If it's 3. Oh.
You pile in 3, I believe, but you still have to be
Yeah, that's 3.
inch.
That's 3.
So they can pile in and get locked in.
Oh, Jesus. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it. So I'm going to do these guys, and they're going to go pile in 3. And they have to be within their range to hit, though, right?
They still have to be within range of their hit. That just means the guy in front is going to be able to swing, but everyone else is going to get a free pile-in move.
Yeah, essentially, I was going to hit him with the Warhounds, but this is better. And the reason why is because
I don't blame him.
now I got a free 3-inch move on my warriors. Oh, this is nasty. There's something horrible about this. And they still have that Mark of Corn ability that I threw at them, too. This may take a minute. The luck is just not with you today, is it, Dan?
But then again, if I'm on here long enough, you viewers will understand that luck is never on my side.
Well, except for, when I've pissed off the dice gods somehow. I don't even need to measure at this point.
So you're saying that that's my only hope. Is that what you're saying? I'm pretty sure that's what he said, folks.
No. Maybe. I don't know. I tend to piss off the dice gods pretty regularly, though. So I only kind of truffle shuffled up my dudes, but I'll still take the free 3 inches and a swipe.
Might as well.
From the champion, no less.
Take a swing, sir.
All right. Warriors of Chaos champion. Let's see. Okay, just checking him real quick. They get 2 attacks base. The champion gets...
Another thing I forgot, people. I forgot to do the re-rolls for the whole prayer thing.
Ah.
Nah.
So the champion doesn't get an extra attack, but he hits on 2s instead of 3s.
Fair enough.
And then he's got Mark of Corn, so he re-rolls 1s. So there's 2 hits.
Sweet.
Then he wounds on a 4-up.
Okay.
I was just checking something real quick.
Don't bother with the Ren because I have no save whatsoever.
2 wounds.
So 2 guys die.
Well,
So
bam!
I get my free pile in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see exactly when this happens. Until your next phase, if the model of this unit is slain in combat, they can make a pile-in move, then attack with one of its weapons before you remove it.
Just fair warning also, I also have Legions of Chaos on that unit. Basically because they're over 20, they get to reroll 1s on saves.
Cool. So, 2 guys die. So I'm just going to say that they get their fetid blades, which means they're only attacking with the one weapon, but they get 2 attacks each.
What's that exactly? I'm sorry, I zoned out.
The fetid blades, because they're dying,
Mhm.
they get to attack with one of the weapons. They only have one weapon, and that's the fetid blade.
Okay.
But they have it in pairs. So I get to reroll failed hits when I'm armed with more than 1.
Is the other one in range, though? The 2?
The 2 that are dying?
Yeah.
The 2 that you just killed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to understand the rule.
So
They just stab me as they,
yeah, you kill them, but then they're like chink.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
they also have a nice little thing that because they charge, they get an additional attack. So I get to reroll.
Oh, okay.
And reroll hits, meaning they're only hitting on 4s anyway, so that's not bad.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to be wounding on 4s. So, 2
2 wounds?
2 armor saves.
Any rend?
No rest.
Okay.
1.
4 up, reroll ones. Ha! A 2 and a 3. He killed a warrior.
So I'm going to say that this guy and this guy were the ones who got to move up and shank him, and therefore die.
Yep.
So that's 2 guys so far dead.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Next up is going to be the warhounds over here.
No, it's my turn now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So.
Oh, never mind. These were not guys attacking me back. I see. I remember now. Okay. Brain.
So, also, before I also forget, now let's see if they blow up on you.
They can blow up on me?
They did not blow up. I needed to roll a 6. Every time, because of the icon of Pestilens, every time you kill one of my plague monks, I roll a dice, and on a 6,
Mortal wounds?
Mortal wound.
Okay. Glad I took shields.
So, that I'm going to move on to these guys.
Yep.
So they're going to do their little pile in
Yeah.
with the woe staffs and bed blades.
Yeah.
They have 2 attacks, but they only means that they're not going to get to reroll the hits, but they have multiple attacks. So I'm going to first start with their fetid blades. So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say that guy's up range. 1, 2, 3 guys. They're going to swing with the fetid blades. So we have 6 fetid blades. These guys do not get to reroll hits, so I'm only hitting on 4s. Wounded on 4s. So no rend.
No rend?
No rend. So 4.
6 up saves. Hey, I saved 2 of them.
Ooh, go you.
I'm loud. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, so now swinging with their woe staffs. They have a 2-inch range, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. 1 attack each, though. 6, 7.
So yeah, I'm thinking
Hitting on 4s, wounded on 5s, though.
Yeah. I'm thinking we'll upload these to Facebook and YouTube as
Just 1 more.
Oh, okay. As just, files. Just video files. Ah, another one dead.
So, nice.
Yep.
All right, your turn, sir.
My turn. Okay. I'm gonna have these warhounds go.
Okay.
So they get their 3-inch pile in.
That aside.
So I'll put him like boom, boom, boom. Slide.
Slide to left.
Wow, we are old. Crisscross.
I never once said I was young. I just said it wasn't pretty.
Okay. All right, so the warhounds are going to attack with.
Here comes the brutality.
Let's see, and they've got a range of 1, so these 3 in the back will not be in
Yeah.
range. Well, actually,
That one's in range.
that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So that's going to be 8 times 2.
That's 16 for those who think math is hard.
I'm one of those people.
I wasn't pointing fingers.
All right. So I need 4s and 4s. That's not a lot of 4s. Oh, actually, it is a fairly.
There's a 3 there.
There's a 3. Okay, there we go. All right.
And 4s.
4s again. Took those 3s out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
So 6
no
guys,
rend.
6 guys die.
Yep.
But that means 6 guys get to swing back right now.
Yep. If you can get warhounds into combat, they do
pretty
have
brutal.
a bite. They're not very powerful, but for 80 points to get a 10-man squad that can move 16 inches a turn, that's a good speed bump.
Okay. Once again, I forgot about that.
Also, take
Okay.
this moment
Rerolling.
to plug Shield Wolf miniatures. They sent me a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be converting for this army.
Okay, those are all hits. Here's the rerolls with the double blades.
Nice.
And 4s. 3, 4, 5.
5?
Yep.
Any rend?
No red.
No rend? Okay. So I actually get to attempt at a 6-up save. That was cocked. Wow! Only one died.
Failed one.
Wow, I'm just going to pull this one back here.
Okay, now here, let's see if I mortal wound you. I do not mortal wound you.
Okay.
I think I would get at least 1 out of 6 dice.
The good thing for you, though, is my bravery is crap. My bravery is 4, so I'm statistically speaking still going to lose guys when I do a battle shock.
Okay. So that bumped me up to a grand total.
Oh, who killed a model first?
I think I did.
Yeah, so you get a command point, yeah.
Yay.
Yay. So you got 2 command points.
The thing is with command points is that they roll over if you don't use them.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first round you get 1. Second round, if you didn't use it, you get 2.
Oh, that's how the command points work.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
sweet.
snowball.
Yeah.
So, anyone else has not swung? I believe everyone has.
No, my last 3 guys over there.
Yeah.
So
little 3 doggies.
my 3 doggies before they die because they
That's
all
battle
die
shock.
from battle shock.
Yeah.
All right, so hit on 4s, wound on 4s onto the big unit of dudes right there.
Mm-hmm.
1 miss. I'm actually going to reroll the big dice because I like the big dice. We do need a dice box, I'm realizing.
Yeah.
Until
4
then, you're
wounds.
going to have to take our word for it.
Yeah, 4 wounds.
4 wounds. So
Yeah.
4 guys die. So I'm just going to roll their popping. So 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
So, I mean, 1 just flat out dies then. Boom. There you go.
2, 3.
That puts him at a 8 for battle shock. But I killed 4 of your dudes, so that's what I was trying to do. Honestly, I don't care if the warhounds die. They're there to soak wounds and potentially deal a little bit of damage.
And they did it.
Yeah. So let's see. All right. So the command abilities, inspiring presence has a 12-inch range of a general and 6-inch of a friendly hero.
Both back there, unless he counts as a hero.
I do not believe he counts as a hero. He's a champion. So no, they're out of range. So I can't inspiring presence them.
Can you remove that guy back there, or is he dead?
He's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, he's casualty. Okay. So essentially, I need to roll like. No, I can't pass the battle shock. They're dead.
Okay.
I mean, is there a rule? Actually, let's check the battle shock rules because I think that's everything. Both my warhounds went. My warriors jumped into the fray. I think all your units have fought.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe
Okay.
we are done with that. We're straight on to the battle shock. My guys are all within range of the
plague sensor.
plague sensor, or the plague furnace,
Yeah.
so they automatically pass.
All right, so let's look at battle shock real quick and see if they've changed anything.
I apologize for this.
All right.
No, wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You must make a battle shock roll for each unit that has to take a battle shock test. To make a battle shock test, roll a dice. Add the number of models from the unit that has been slain this turn to the dice roll, and add 1 to the unit's bravery characteristic for every 10 models that are in the unit when the test is taken. There are 2 models left in that unit.
Yeah, I think they're gone. I think even if you roll a 1,
Yeah.
they're gone. Because that would be 9. Your bravery.
I was trying to see if there's like if you roll a 1 you auto pass, but that's not the case. So.
Even if, yeah, you can fail even with a 1.
Yeah, with a 1, I would still be an 8 plus 1, which would be 9, which is still losing like 5 models. So yeah, they're gone.
They boost.
Now these guys over here have a bravery of 4, but they have 9 models. So there is potential for them to not.
They lost 1.
If I get a 3 or less, they won't lose anything. Yeah. I got a 6.
Yeah, they're good.
No, they lost.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
Yes, 3 or
I'm
less.
thinking reverse.
I lost 3 guys off the warhounds. All right. But that's okay. I'll just pull from this one and clear some space for my warriors.
Yep.
Yep.
Indeed, you will.
All right, so there's all those casualties. I'm just
Okay.
going to scoot them off to the side over here.
Don't forget these guys over here too, because they're toast.
They're toast. All this over in the corner over here is now casualty land.
You know, I'm starting to look at the thing, and I realize that the viewers probably can't see very well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about how I wanna kind of
Do you
change it
wanna
up.
move the table?
No. This is just how it is today.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Well, it's also the battle mat is white, and I'm gonna think about that a little bit more with our terrain in the
We're
future.
all gray.
Yeah, and it blends. It blends very well. You can't really see what we're doing. We're over here.
Or do we want to move this? Let them see.
No, because that's crucial to the game.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Listen here, Kakarot.
Don't you dare compare me to that monkey.
You're Goku and I'm Vegeta.
Oh, crap, I'm Goku. I may be the Boy Scout between the two of us, but still, I am not Goku.
Dan, do you have a desire to just fight strong dudes?
No. I'm smarter than that.
I'm sorry, I'm a horrible person. Okay, so now it's that was turn 1. So now we're at the top of 2. So
now that these guys, they all are gone, do I get to move?
you mean consolidate?
Yeah,
Let me see.
consolidate.
I don't think that's a thing in AOS. But let's see.
Once you fail and you're gone, or I wipe you out, or
No, you don't.
I don't get to
There's
move.
no consolidation. You're just there.
Sad rat.
Yep. Okay, so now we do the turn 2 fun stuff.
So now we roll off to see who gets the next turn, right?
Let's check to make sure they didn't change anything
I'm
with
pretty
that.
sure they did not change the double turn.
Battle round.
I hear a lot of people are upset that they did not get rid of the double turn.
The double turn is. I'm more irritated that they didn't get rid of the understrength units crap.
Yeah.
I really hate that. That's the only thing I really hate about
I
Age
also
of
hate
Sigmar.
I also hate the fact that they sell freaking like starter sets with understrength models.
Right? It's a.
Looking at you, G-Dub.
Yeah. We're. No.
Love the models, but that starter set, you got a number of groups in there that are understrength, and that's not cool, man. Not cool.
Okay, so if we tie, person who went first in the last battle round can choose to go first.
Okay, so if we tie, you get to choose.
Yeah.
5.
So you get to go first again.
Yay!
So you just got a double turn.
Yay, double turn. Okay, so first off,
That sucks for me. He's gonna get hits in on me now.
in the hero phase, you got nothing within 3 inches of him, so the poisonous fumes do not affect you. I'm looking at the plague furnace right now.
Technically, I'm locked in combat though, aren't I?
Well, this is an area thing. It's not a shooting thing, and I can still target you, so long as I'm not the one locked in combat. If my guys are the ones locked in combat, they can't shoot outside of combat. I believe that's the rule that
Hold on.
changed.
Go ahead and look over your stuff while
Okay.
I check the shooting phase real quick.
So, gonna go ahead and start doing my prayers. I got a couple of units here, so first off, I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna do my Rabid Fever, which is my. I'm gonna give it to.
As far as I can tell, you can shoot into combat.
Yeah, just as long as.
As
You're
no
not-
one is within 3 inches of you.
Yeah, so long as I'm not. So in other words, if you're not locked in combat,
Mm-hmm.
you can shoot into combat.
Yes.
But if you are locked in combat, you can still shoot, but you have to shoot who you're locked in combat with. That's the way my understanding of it. So, anyways, I'm going to give the Rabid Fever to my plague sensors, or bearers. Failed. Thankfully, with only a 2. If it had been a 1, that would have been bad. Now I'm going to do the Blessed with Filth. I get to reroll failed wounds. I'm going to do it against your Marauder, or not. Those dudes.
The warriors?
The warriors,
Mhm.
sorry. Goes off with 6, which means I get to pick
Oh, joy.
a new little ability.
Do you get to apply 2 things to it?
Well, I get that, so I get to reroll wounds, and I'm not targeting a hero, so I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point doing. Well, maybe. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to keep things simple. I'm going to just do this first one that caught my eye. I gave you the plague, bubonic blight plague.
But I didn't go to a con.
Ha ha. Nearest enemy unit, which I believe
Is it going to be the Marauders?
still the warriors.
Or wait, nearest enemy unit
Nearest enemy unit from this guy.
from this guy. That's
Might.
actually going to be, I think, the Warhounds.
Okay.
6 inches equal.
So I get to choose, right?
No, the Warriors are a little closer.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is still going to the warriors. Okay.
Okay.
So nearest within 13 inches are infected with the bubonic plague blight. That unit suffers D6 mortal wounds.
So 6? Okay.
6 mortal wounds.
Yay. I'm glad I have shields.
If destroyed, the wounds are when these wounds are allocated, pick another enemy unit within 6 inches. Essentially, it would spread.
Oh, Jesus. You just cut loose the freaking concrete on
The
me.
plague.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you're not going to die. That unit is not going to be destroyed by 6 mortal wounds.
No. In fact, I'm also I get to reroll, I believe I get to reroll 1s on saves because I have Legions of Chaos.
Fair enough.
And I've got 5 up to cancel that out. Actually, hold on. Let's read this. Rune Shields. Roll a dice each time this unit suffers a mortal wound. On a 5 or more, that mortal wound is ignored. But that's not considered a save roll, so I can't reroll 1s on it. That's a crucial thing to remember.
Yep. So 5 up, no rerolls.
5 up, no rerolls. Jesus!
It's because you got those 4 out of 5 6s.
I mean, so I lost 2.5. So 1, 2 dead.
Okay.
And then I've got a wound left on 1. Okay.
Okay. You're not within 3 inches of my plague sensor barrier.
And that doesn't spread again because you didn't kill.
I didn't destroy the unit.
Yeah.
So.
But all that, and he only took out 2 models.
Right. You killed the guy with the scroll, so that's not going to happen. The guy with the book is out of range, and I don't want to use pop it just yet. So I do believe that I am done.
All right.
So movement. There's nothing within 3 inches of him, so he just moves his basic 4 inches with the measuring tape. Okay, but these guys can move first. So they have to stay out of 3 inches of you?
Yes. You have to stay outside of 3.
Sneaky peek.
Yep, you cannot be within 3 inches of an enemy unit. He's going to be...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to back him up a little.
Just beat.
Yeah. Well, that's way more. Yeah, it's more like, there we go.
So, now...
Also, feel free to comment below. Oh, we got another viewer. Hi. Hi, person who's watching
a little
us.
sneaky.
Hello.
Okay. There.
We're going to be doing these every Thursday. We're going to kind of work on our design and layout of how it's filmed. I've got to get an extension cable because that's the furthest I can get the camera up to the table. And I've got one laying around. I just don't know where it is. So I'm going to grab that. And when I can afford to, I'm going to get another webcam that we kind of have above. But yeah, this is turning into a giant cluster over here.
Sorry, you can't see it very well. That was bad planning on our part.
Oh. Is that Troy? Hi, Troy.
I know you.
Troy, is the audio blasting like hard when I'm loud? Because I know I'm loud.
I see you go into the red every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. We put a compressor on it, but I don't know if it's still blasting. I need a better quality mic. And Troy said, "How's it going?" It's going good. I mean, we're still.
It says sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so straight on to shooting phase. Start with this one. Going, you know what? All three are going to be targeting your big old massive.
As you should, honestly.
So,
Because these guys get a hold of you, you're in trouble.
very much so. First one hits. Does not wound. Second one hits. Does not wound.
Oh, Jesus.
This is starting to become a thing. Hits.
Wounds!
I got something.
And it does what now? Mortal wounds,
Okay.
I'm assuming?
It's going to do, okay, the damage is, so one, you get, I wounded you, so you get a -2 rend save.
Okay.
But once the damage gets through, I get to roll 2d6 damage.
Oh, so it's just really high damage.
It's going to be really high damage, and it's going to spread to the entire unit.
Okay, so I roll, I've got 1 dice to
So you
roll.
got 1 dice, you make the save.
-2 rend, so it means a 6 up with a reroll 1. Ugh. Oh, it's a 2.
So 2d6 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
11.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Let me look at that thing real quick. I'm actually kind of curious what is
Barrage
this?
of Death. This is the Plague Claw Catapult.
D6 damage.
1 hit, 2 wound, -2, d6 damage, but Barrage of Disease.
Target unit of a plague claw shooting attack has more than 10 models. You can add 1 to the hit roll. Ugh. Yeah.
Which means I still miss those other ones. It's only if it's a Nurgle.
Yeah. Oh, geez, this sucks. So I just took 11 damage.
Yes. So 11's
Let's
5 ups.
let's see how damage is allocated to make sure we're doing this right. Okay. Oh wait, but I got to make a save against it first.
Yeah, that was the one save. You get the armor save which is at the -2 rend. Then the damage goes through.
Then I don't get any more saves.
Well, then you get your feel no pain.
Is it mortal wounds?
No, they are not mortal wounds.
Then I just take 11 damage.
Yes.
Because that 5 up is only against mortal wounds.
Oh. God, it would be against wounds.
No, it's only when you
So,
take mortals.
Only mortals.
And I have a 4 up save, but you had a -2 rend, so I made it a 6. And here's the thing though, it's only 1 shot. That's what makes this thing so dangerous. Because it does 2d6 damage, and I get 1 dice to attempt it. I wish there was a...
It's an all or nothing thing.
Yeah, it is an
really
all or nothing thing, but it works apparently.
It does better in the formation where they get to reroll hits and the reroll the wounds, so long as they're within range of a plague priest.
Allocating wounds, here we go. Determine damage. Each successful attack inflicts damage on the target unit equal to the damage characteristic of the weapon making the attack. Most weapons have a damage of 1, but some have damage of 2 or more.
11.
Add up the damage that was inflicted. The player commanding the target unit must then allocate a number of wounds to the target unit equal to the damage that was inflicted. Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
So, what?
Also, we
6
got,
guys die? Because one dude's got a wound already?
yeah. And then I'm also checking. I'm just reading through all this to make sure we're doing it right.
So I'm pretty sure in 40k it said this. Sorry. That if something like that happened, it would just be one dude dead with 11 wounds on him. But I'm pretty sure in this it makes a little more sense the fact that it's spreading out, does more damage to everybody.
Yeah. And cover only works if you're fully within the terrain, which honestly this is not exactly built to do that very well. In the future what we might do is we might consider like creating like
Like a base
pockets,
kind of thing.
you know, pockets
I
like
agree.
within those areas.
I agree.
House rule. And that wouldn't be hard. I can get some...
I think maybe next time we'll also reconsider like making sure terrain...
I can make some flats for ruins. So I can make some square flats,
Right.
and then put some rubble on them that we can use to put these on.
Or outline.
Yeah, basically it's an outline. It's a floor outline that we can move these around on.
Or just make sure that...
Yep.
Well, I was going to say then just make sure that next time we set up terrain that we're not blocking
Yeah.
the
Well,
camera.
yeah.
But,
Yeah. So that's
Maybe
one
we-
dead on MacLeod, and then
Yeah.
5 more.
yeah. Maybe when you set it up, if you're going to have that camera on that side, have the opposing one like...
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. It's going to take some time. Wow, I've taken eight models. Ugh, that's awful. That's
yeah,
not good.
but that was between what?
2 turns worth of stuff.
Yeah, I guess. But...
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that's the shooting phase because no one else can shoot. He's got something in combat that's going to be doing some fun, mean things.
I'm about to lose my Legions of Chaos rule and 2 more models. 3.
Okay.
3 more models.
All right, so charging.
So Troy, what are you up to tonight?
I'm going to declare charge from the sensor bearers into your warriors.
Mm-hmm. That's a successful charge.
I'm pretty sure they're in. I'm not even going to bother with measuring.
Yeah, that's 10 inches.
These guys are just going to... Their range anyway is 2 inches, so maybe we go through their bases.
Yep.
So that makes their options somewhat limited. Let me see. I could go straight into your marauders. In fact, I think I shall. I only need a 6 inches.
6 inches to go against my Marauders.
So those guys are going to go into your marauders. I got 6 inches.
Oh boy.
So only the first couple of guys are going to be able.
We're all locked in now, though.
Just gonna problem with hordes is that they are not clean.
Nope.
Okay. So everything else is already locked into combat. I'm gonna take a look at something real quick. Okay, so you are within range of the plague sensor. Alright, so combat phase. Well, I guess that would mean I'd have to choose him to activate. And I'll do him at last.
Let me see the measuring tape real quick.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hero ability.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Battle
so
trait, basically.
first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start swinging with my plague sensor bearers. Alright, so they've got the charge, so they're getting their 15 sweet attacks.
Oh, so Troy just got back from work and was checking out our post.
Hey, ask him.
Yeah, we've had 3 people watching us so far.
On and off, but you're the only one who stayed on the longest. Be a special.
Yeah.
So, alright, so, I'm trying to remember which one I got off on you. I got the Blessed with Filth on the, so I get to reroll wounds against your warriors.
Mm-hmm.
And they also got that Plutonic Plague, so.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to reroll hits and wounds on this. So, but I'm still hitting on 4s.
And that's against my warriors from
Yes.
the dudes.
From the little fanatics. And that did not translate very well.
You got what, 2?
Got 2 more for the reroll. Now I get to these are wounded on 3s, but I get to reroll the wounds because of. So, 2, 4, 6 at a -1 rend, 1 damage each.
-1 rend?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 ups with a reroll of 1. Well, that is not going to help me at all when I roll 3s through 4s. Jeez. Okay, so that's 3 more guys dead. So I just dropped to... Yep, I lost my Legions of Chaos roll. So no more rerolls of 1 because my unit strength has dropped. Ouch.
Okay. Now you get to swing, sir.
Now I get to swing. Well, I think you know what I'm going to be swinging with, right?
The Warhounds?
Hmm? The Warhounds?
The Warhounds?
The plague sensors are the ones who just hit me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they are the ones who just hit you.
Okay, let me see here for a second. I want to kind of look and see what my situation is here. I'm going to have the Warriors go, actually. Yep, I'm going to have the Warriors go. For a good reason. So 3-inch pylon.
Yep.
He's going to move there.
And start swinging at them.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Basically, I'm just going to put them in points where they can swing as much as they possibly can because they need to start damaging things in a big way.
Yeah, but now you're split between 3 units.
Oh, how does that work with split?
You choose which model.
So it's just model to model.
Like this guy has to attack him.
Yeah.
That model, I think, if his range is long enough, has to choose one of those 2.
And then Warriors have a range of 1.
So he has to do the one he's in base to base with.
And then these guys, the ones behind will get choices.
Yes.
Potentially. Alright, so let me just scoot these guys up.
You.
There we go. And then the rest of this is just sort of like, you know, like in that. Now, there's a reason I decided to do that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, to prevent you from piling in on my Marauders. And also because they're going to swing hard.
I believe it.
All right. So, he's outside. But these 2 are going to swing on that guy right there.
Okay. On this unit here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 4 attacks. Reroll 1s on hits because they have the Chaos Lord's corn mark.
Mm-hmm.
I keep rolling 2s. They need 4s, I believe.
So 1 hit.
Okay. No, they need 3s.
Oh, so 2 hit.
3s and then 4s. Yep, 3s and 4s. So 4s to wound, 1 wound.
So 1 dude just dies. Let's see if he pops. Does not pop. He just dies.
So I killed one of those guys. There we go. Then we have the guys on the plague sensors. Mm-hmm. So first I'll do the Chaos Champion because he...
You got at least 1, 2, 3...
I gotta do the Champion separate because he hits on 2s. So Chaos Champion is going into the sensors.
Okay.
Hits on 2s,
These
rerolls
guys
1s.
do not blow up, so they just
both
die.
hit. 1 wound.
1 wound. 1 who did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take from here, actually.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Well, it doesn't happen Simo.
But yeah, it's all happening in Simos.
Okay, so where he was,
Yeah.
These guys still get their swings.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
All right,
Because he was still there at the time they swung.
Okay, so
So you got at least
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. I'm just gonna do 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then these 2 into them.
2 into them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me do those 2 into them first, and then I'll do the 4.
Okay.
So, 3s to hit, reroll 1s. Boom.
All 4 hits. A lot of 6.
4s to wound. 4 saves. No rend.
4 pops. 1 mortal wound.
Mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
5 up. Nope.
Okay. So 4 guys just eat it.
Yeah. And then we got the 4 guys. The 4 guys into the plague sensors.
Okay.
So let me grab these dice. Same situation. 3s to hit. 1 rerolls.
I don't see a single 1, but
There's a 2.
I see a lot of 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
A lot of 5s and 6s.
And then force wound. There is 5.
So that's it. They're just gone.
So I wipe that unit.
You're the first to wipe out, and well, no. You're second. I forgot about the warhounds that ran away.
Yeah.
The tail between the legs.
Yep. But the warriors just smack those plague sensors down.
And yep, that's about it. So
now it's yours again?
Now I'm going to swing with these guys against your warhounds.
Yep.
So make sure
I wanted to hit with the warriors first because I knew that they could put potentially some punch into the 2 units you had left to hit me with.
This one's going to...
It might not be much, but it was enough to want to whittle them down.
Right. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys swinging with the fetid blades. They did not charge in, so they lose their third attack.
I've been streaming almost 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it's that long. So 2, 4, 6.
I'll have this more set up in the future ahead of time.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Pete. But I don't... I still get to reroll those hits because they have the twin blades. Goodness for those rerolls. Make sure...
And this is going into the warhounds, right?
These go on the warhounds. So 4s and 4s, so that's a reroll as well. That translated very nicely.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and 4s. Two, 4, 6, 8.
8. Any rends?
No, no hits.
Just 8 saves on the
8 saves on the warhounds.
warhounds. So they have 6 ups?
Oh.
Well, that's 3 6s.
But there's
There's still-
only 5 guys there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 6 guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, one of them had a wound, by the way.
Huh?
I think one of them had a wound.
No, they only have 1 wound each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they will not pass their bravery, but they'll get to swing back
Yes.
with their 1 guy. Which I'm not going to do right now because
Swing
they've
with
already swung.
Marauders.
Yeah, so I'm going to swing with my Marauders instead.
Fair enough.
Okay. Also, there was a Slaves to Darkness ability I want to read real quick from my allegiance because I'm trying to make sure I'm not doing it wrong.
Indeed you are, Troy. I just now saw your thing. I'm maybe late to the party, but yes, you are number 1 in my books.
Make it so. Wait, does that make you like Picard and I'm Cisco? No, I'm not Cisco. No, I'm not Kirk either. I'm not any of them. Am I Archer? Don't make me Captain Archer. Don't curse me like that.
You're the one that's got no hair up top. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, well then I'm Picard. Okay. No, but then I'm... Cisco was bald too! I mean, I'd be weird as Cisco because, you know, I'm not black, so... Okay, so... Let's see here. Okay, yeah, that ability isn't going to work. Sorry, we get out on tangents sometimes.
What did he say? He's Data?
Huh?
He says he'll be Data.
Oh, okay. So you'll be Data. I'm not articulate enough to be Picard, but I do have, you know... Honestly, I think Cisco was the best captain.
Stewie said that he'll cradle you in your arms and make you know that everything will be alright. He's got some sophistication. But then again, Kirk was just a man whore. That's all he really
Yeah. I mean, Kirk might have been me 10 years ago. But...
Sure, only 10 years ago?
I don't know. It was in my early 20s.
I've only known you for so many years, dude, but still.
Just because, yeah, we don't talk about the early 20s with most people. When we're dumb and idiots. Okay. So, Marauders.
Away because my guys
You can tell we're getting tired now because we're starting to get slap happy with our...
We're comfy.
Our banter.
We're just comfy, that's all.
Yeah. So, Marauders are going to do their 3-inch here. Okay. That guy gets there. Can they go through the terrain or do they have to go around? That's a good question.
I don't see why not.
Well, we want to make sure we're doing it right.
I saw a picture that I did not quite like where it showed the Griff Charger, the freaking mount, had to spend 2 inches to go up over a fence and then 2 inches to go back down. So 4 inches just to go through a fence that it could easily just size.
Oh, you know what? Movement wise,
over.
yeah, movement wise, if it's a, I think I have to go up or around, whichever is shorter. Let's see. Moving over terrain, unless I stated otherwise, a model can be moved over a terrain feature, but not through it. So it can't move through a wall.
Unless it's got a door.
Huh?
It's got a door. Move through the door.
Well, that side has a door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can move through the door.
Yeah, I can move through the door.
But you can't move through a solid wall. I think that would make a little sense.
You can climb up and over it. So with a 3-inch pile in, I'm going to be pretty limited because of that wall.
You're still going to get a couple of guys to swing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can get him, like, right here. And I can get the, this dude there. I can kind of, like, adjust a bit. But it's because of this guy's... It's because of their weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, because their weapons are in the fucking way. Let me just readjust him right there. So yeah, I can't really get through the door except for those two. And even then, they're not going to be able to really swing. So I'm really just doing the truffle shuffle at this point. I would also like to state that I loved Cisco from like season 3 on. He's still good in the first couple of seasons, but a little background information is that they actually asked him to shave the goatee and grow his hair out when he first started it because he was playing a character on another show that ironically is pretty much Captain Cisco in the later seasons. So they wanted him to not like get typecast by the fans. They didn't want to feel like, well, it's just such and such from this other show. So they waited a couple seasons before they went full on, you know, bald-headed badass.
To each their own.
Well, it was a neat. I'm a Trekkie. I can't help that. I come up, I read these things. All right, so there's the Marauders piling. They're not going to get much in terms of swinging. Marauders. They do have barbarian hordes, though. Oh! I forgot to roll the dice before they piled in.
Roll. What's it do?
On a 4 or more, add 1 to the result of any hit rolls, but I got a 3. So,
So
if it was a 6, I'd also get to
moot
reroll, or I'd get to add 1. So they hit better and wound better.
So it's a moot point.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
So swing away, sir.
Yeah. They do have a damned icon, though. So they get reroll hit rolls of 1.
I'm sorry, sir. We are in Utah. That is a darned.
Damned as far as I'm concerned.
Runaway dice. Runaway dice. That's one of your favorite dice. Soup.
Yeah. Oh! Alright, so they get 1 attack each, and they have flails, so they only hit on 5 ups, but they wound on 3 ups.
Fair enough.
So, how many guys are within?
We got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys, so 6 attacks. Oh, and then one of them is a chieftain, and he makes an extra attack.
Wookie.
Alright. Hit on 5s, reroll 1s. Of course, I get a bunch of 2s. But I got 3 hits and 3 ups for wounding. 2.
So they have 1 damage each.
Yep.
So let's see if they pop. They do not pop. So 2 guys just eat it.
If they had axes, which I could always run them as axes too, because of the neutral, like, 2-handed nature of them looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I run them as flails because it's a 2-handed weapon. It would be 4 up, 4 up. When it's flails, it's 5 up, 3 up. So it's harder to hit. But then if you have stuff boosting your hits, you know, like the rerolls that they get, then, I mean, imagine if I rolled a 6 on the Barbarian Hordes, then I'd be with a 4 up, 2 up. So the flails become, like, harder to hit, but they wound a lot easier.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Alright, so that is my Marauders. And I believe your guys go next? Or
Yes.
is it this unit?
Yes, that unit is going to now swing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to let you folks at home know something. That I actually wanted him to swing with those guys first. Because now he brought out more guys that my guys can pile into.
Oh! Whoops!
for those who can't see this area,
I was hiding behind a wall with one guy connecting it.
One guy was connecting them. So
I mean, it's just so you can get some extra attacks in. Oh well, I needed to get up on you anyway, because
these guys are gonna start.
But there is one downside I think you should start worrying about.
What's this?
Basically, you're running low on dudes, and mine are a lot tougher.
Yep, I know this. They're rats. They're not supposed to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's what we gonna do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Though I have a feeling my battle shock for my
5.
warriors is gonna suck.
We got 5 guys swinging against your warriors. So here is their feathered blades, but they charged, so they each get an extra attack.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking some lost models during my battle shock phase for sure.
Alright, so hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s with a feathered blades. Do not get to re-roll, but I get to re-roll the wounds on this though.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. That's a lot of misses. Alright, now here's the re-rolling
I'm
wounds.
checking something while you're doing that.
You do so, sir. Did not translate into anything. So we got 3 wounds, no rend.
Okay, I'm that's wonderful. Great.
Was it what?
I was just checking my battle shock
Okay.
situation.
So you get 3 wounds, armor saves on your warriors?
On my warriors?
Yes.
No rend?
No rend.
Okay. So 4 ups. I take a wound.
Okay. Now here are the woe stats
Mm-hmm.
from those same guys into them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to be wounded on 5, so they can still get the rerolls.
Whew. Whew.
Translated to 1. 1 armor save, sir. Alright, so then...
We have 3 viewers. Hey, who are say hi?
tripled!
Yeah.
Hi,
This is
people.
like impressive for us to get 3 viewers watching this this thing. We're gonna do this every Thursday, just so you guys know. Probably gonna be doing Age of Sigmar 2nd Edition for Thursdays because we're trying to learn that and we know 40k a little bit better. I don't know if Dan is gonna want to do
your armor save.
Huh? Oh, for
Am I gonna want to? Yeah, on your warrior. Someone whacked him with a stake.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Okay.
yeah, you're fine.
I saved it. But yeah, I don't know if we'll do a second one a week with 40k. It'll kind of depend on if someone has time to do that. With
I mean,
me.
I can.
Okay.
I got Thursday open, but
Yeah, Thursdays could be Age of Sigmar, and we could do a different day for 40k.
either one.
Depending.
It works for me. So, all right, now these attacks are the feathered blades going against your marauders.
Mm-hmm.
So, do not get to reroll hits. Do not get to reroll wounds. So I got 1 wound on your marauder, no rend. So
1 wound.
yep.
Okay. 5 up save. Hey, look at that. A 6.
All right, now here's their sticks, hitting you with the sticks. 1 more wound, no rend.
I'm impressed. 3 viewers. 3 viewers so far. Well, 5.
Well,
5 in total.
unless those guys are back.
Yeah, unless they just
Those
came
are-
back.
They just came back. Now we're down at 2. One of them is like, yeah, I got pointed out. I got to run away.
Yeah.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
3 armor saves. So for
On the
being hit,
marauders?
yes, for being hit on the head with sticks.
2 wounds go through. So 2 marauders go down.
Okay, and I'm done.
And now I lost my Barbarian Hordes ability. Because Marauders operate better in large 40-man blocks.
And hordes.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you have anything else? Because I still
I have a Warhound.
Yes.
A Warhound.
Swing with the warhound, sir.
A Warhound who's then going to die from his bravery test.
Oh, he's gonna die because of something else.
But he's going to hit you twice.
Holy bejeebies! That's boxcars, ladies and gentlemen. Boxcars.
And he's going to wound you once.
So, see if he pops. Does not pop.
Yeah.
Kills.
I still killed 1 guy, and then Battle Shock, there's no way he can pass that.
Nope. I got.
Oh, you're going to do something to him?
He, in the combat phase,
Oh, he's doing something horrible.
the Plague Furnace gets to throw the Great Censer. In the combat phase, the chain holding the mighty swinging censer can be let loose, sending the giant spiked ball of death crashing through enemy formations. To resolve this, pick a point on the battlefield within 3 inches. I think I know just what I'm going to do. I believe I'm going to go right there.
Right there?
Between those.
Between the 2 units?
Between the 2. Yes.
Killing the Warhound and knocking the warriors around?
Might as well.
Yeah.
So, pick a point within 3 inches. Roll a dice for each unit, friend or foe. So I'm going to have to roll for myself as well, within 2 inches of that point.
Mm-hmm.
On a 4-up, that unit is caught in the Great Censer attack and suffers a number of mortal wounds shown on the damage table. So, your Warhound on a 4-up? Yes. I will show it's going to be a d6 mortal wounds.
So the Warhound? He's dead. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. I'm just going to remove him now.
Yeah. Now, the Warriors of Chaos. They're going to suffer 2 mortal wounds.
So 1 dude is gone, basically.
Yeah, 1 dude is gone.
Well, unless
yep,
their rune shields kick in. 5 ups. Nope. One guy's dead.
1 dude's gone. Now, my own unit, 4 up.
Yep.
They suffer 3.
So 1 guy just flat out did it back here. There we go.
Now, I have to
So
check
I'm just going to
something.
yank it from this guy right here. There we go. So I've lost 12 guys this turn.
Here's the thing. Because they died in the combat phase, I still get to roll my dice for them to see if they bow.
Yeah.
They do not bow, but
Okay.
3 guys did, anyways.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
This is very Skaven.
Yeah, that hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do not care for their own, but they love the hordes. Alright, so that's combat phase. Battle shock, I'm immune.
I would have to do it, but I'm going to spend my command point because they were within 12 fully
Fair enough.
of the general.
Yep.
And I'm going to auto pass that. Thank you very much.
What about the
Marauders?
Marauders? How many did they lose?
They lost 2.
Then what's
They have a bravery of 5. They have
so on a 3 or 4 on a
6.
4 up, you lose somebody.
on a 4 up. I'll lose somebody because I didn't take a tribal banner. I don't lose anybody.
Made a 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We're gonna get a dice
two-
box
all two
and
of you.
when we get another camera.
Well,
Okay, so
try and put it so you guys can actually watch this. Great, but
yeah, I'm also gonna kind of take into account the not playing on a white battle mat next time.
yeah, well, it was kind of a spur of the moment. We were kind of pushing this.
I kind of want to get a stone battle mat though for the winter terrain.
Or
The
even-
winter cobble town is a really good one that I want to pick up. So
Yes.
we will. And donations that you guys leave, if you decide to leave them, will go towards gear for these. So just letting you know.
So that is battle shock. I'm immune. Your go.
Okay, my go. All right, so movement.
That,
Let me get
hero
the-
face.
Huh?
Hero face.
Hero phase. Yeah. I'm gonna have the Corn Lord is gonna put his mark on the warriors over here, and then I'm gonna have him move up.
You're such a bad influence on me that something came to mind that really shouldn't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't move when I'm in
Use your
combat.
imagination.
I can't move when I'm in combat, right?
Only during the combat phase you do.
Or you can retreat.
Yeah, you can do retreat.
But I'm not sure if I want to retreat. Is the thing, you know.
I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah, I'm just in a bad spot with the pile-ins. So, and my Darkoth War Queen is back here, like not able to hit anything. You know what? I'm gonna run her.
Okay.
She's gonna run 11. So she's gonna go 7 this way to there. 8. And 11. There we go.
Cool.
You know what? I might have screwed that up. Let me check actually. Running. It doesn't say it has to be in a straight line. I didn't screw it up.
No,
Sweet.
It's just movement. That's all really
Yeah.
running is.
Well, I mean, in 40K, I thought you had to
No.
do it in a straight line. Okay, all right.
It's just extra
old,
movement. That's all
old
it is.
edition rules. You know, old edition rules in my head. And there was a reason I wanted to do that, so I can get her totally within, so she can utilize her battle trait as a Khorne hero.
Right.
Which essentially what that means is that both units get to reroll once. He gets it from the Lord's Mark ability, but they get it from her battle trait.
Right.
Because of the Khorne battle trait from the Allegiance.
Right.
So
So that's your movement.
yeah.
So
You ran, so you can't charge.
So the Lord has a bit of a long charge if he wants to charge.
Yeah, he wants to charge. And he makes it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in. He rolled a 10, ladies and gentlemen.
He got right there. Boom. So he charged. Let's see. Okay, I was just checking something else on the... I'm still getting used to the command ability, so...
For those who are just joining us, I had a group of 20 Skaven, and he just charged into what's left of him, which is a grand total of 2, 4, 6,
With a Lord of
7.
Chaos.
It means my Skaven are probably going to die. Hopefully, I can pop them on his face and infect him.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so
Join
I
Nerdle
charged.
Blessing.
I charged, and since I charged and it's my turn...
I was going to say, everything you have right now, except for the Queen, is in combat right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm
who's
gonna
picking first?
I'm gonna nominate the Lord of Chaos to go first.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, because he's got 3 attacks. He's got a 2-inch range, so he can pretty much hit everything around him.
Well, he's already in base to base with that
Yeah.
something. So
Those 2 attacks have a -2 rend, 2 damage each.
not that
I'm gonna try to wipe the unit with him, basically.
Fair enough.
I am not using his Reaper Blade though. I'm holding that because his Reaper Blade is 1 attack, but then it inflicts 2d6 damage.
Not that it would matter to a bunch of rats.
That's how I killed Trevor's Carnosaur General.
Ooh,
I one-shotted it and then ascended to Demon Hood and replaced it with a Demon Prince.
nice.
The Demon Prince was really OP
Is this
at that
true,
point.
Troy?
Huh? Trevor.
Oh, Trevor.
Not Troy.
Sorry.
You'll probably see Trevor playing with us at some point. Alright, so, 3 attacks. Hit on 2 ups. Or, no. Hit on 3 ups. And this is just from his Demon-Possessed Reaper Blade. Then I also have my Chaos Sword, so he's like dual-wielding.
Yes.
Okay. 3 attacks. 3s and 3s. 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Of which he would reroll 1s anyway. 3 wounds. -2.
No mortal wounds.
Hmm?
No mortal wounds back.
Ah, okay. And then he's got his regular Chaos Sword, which is also 3 attacks. And that hits on 3s and 3s. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
They do not pop. Man, I'm rolling horribly.
So I just wiped, he comes through and cuts a swath through 6 of them. And you removed it in such a way to where, yeah. I mean, I'll still get my pile line, but.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Okay. You get to choose one now. But the Chaos Lord did that for a reason, so that they don't get to attack.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the other group with the will staffs and everything. So we got, it's going to pile in.
What's going to be interesting is all that's left is the War Machines.
Pile in. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I completely
5,
forgot about his Flame Spikes,
6.
but... Oh, yeah, actually,
Go for it.
one of the hits was a 6 on the when he hit, right?
So that's just
A mortal wound.
Let's see if I do a mortal wound back. I do.
Oh,
Mortal
okay.
wound back to you.
But that means that guy's dead.
yes, he's dead.
yeah.
But move him back.
Mortal wound to me.
Mortal wound back.
5 up to ignore it, of which I don't. So I take a mortal wound.
Yay.
Still, I almost forgot about the Flames of Spite. So,
Fair enough.
yep. He's still got 5 more wounds.
Okay, so once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Let's remove this so they can see now, because...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to just be moving across the table, so we're just going to move that. And it's not
So
going
I
to matter.
have 6 guys swinging.
So you guys can see kind of what's going on here, rather than it all being on the wrong side of the table.
That gray smudge.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys with the fetid blades.
Maybe next time we don't leave like something in the center like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we plan this out that if we're gonna have such a small area of influence, we'll move it over closer. We're learning. This is our first time. Okay, they did not charge, so they do not get an extra tax.
We will have higher quality battle reports coming out over the rest of the summer.
So 4s do not get to rerolls. So actually, yes, I do get to reroll wounds because they are still infected by the
bubonic plague.
bubonic plague and the other prayer. So these are all hits. But where's the wound? Rerolling. So we got a grand total of 4 armor saves.
4 armor saves?
Yes.
Regular? Any rend? 4 ups?
Like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6 guys. Once again.
That was on the warriors, right?
Warriors. Now here's hitting them with the sticks. I get to reroll wounds. Thank goodness, because I need 5s. 1.
1?
Yeah.
4 up?
Like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now, guess your marauders. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blades. These I do not get to rerolls. Anything. So 1 armor save.
1 armor save?
Yes.
On the marauders?
Yes.
5 up? Nope. Killed 1.
Oop. And here is hitting them with the sticks. 2 more. 2 more armor saves.
2 more armor saves. 5 up. Saved 1, 1 died.
Cool. Alright, so, your turn, sir.
My turn? Okay.
Indeed.
So we will go with the
Warriors.
warriors are going to pile in. So we'll just move them about a little.
Cool.
Yeah, I know. You're going to get to swing on me with that plague furnace crap.
Yes.
I mean, they're just all going to swing in on that big unit right here.
Fair
Hopefully
enough.
wipe them.
Probably. I don't doubt that you will.
Okay.
So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9.
9. Okay.
9 in total. 10. That one. The black one right here.
Fair enough.
Yep. Just barely. Alright. 20 attacks.
So in other words, my dudes are eating the dust right now.
And then you're going to have what? Your war machines? Who's your general?
Him
The big guy? Okay. Alright.
is a big ponderous war machine with a big freaking maul of death that spews poisonous and infectious fumes. And it also
20
has
attacks.
Also has a lot of pointy bits.
Yeah, I'm just checking the stats again. 3s and 4s. Oh, one of them was a champion, wasn't he? Yeah, let me take 2 out.
Yeah, he's still there.
Because he hits on 2s.
Fair enough. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Wounds once.
Does not pop.
Does not pop.
So let's take.
Now this is the rest of the warriors. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Reroll 1s because Mark of Corn. So there are 3 1s that I get to reroll. And that's better.
That 2.
That 2. So I only missed a couple of them. And then wounding on 4s. Nine wounds. Is that all of them?
4, 6, 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 guys still left. So yes, that is all of them.
Now we get to see how many mortal wounds they pop on me, right?
I see at least 2.
2 mortal wounds?
2 mortal wounds on you.
Alright. 5 ups, cancel them. I had a feeling there would be mortal wounds in this game. Both go through, so you kill one guy and deal another to another. So he's dead and he gets a wound. So there's the trackers over here, tracking how many each of them have taken this 10. All right. I take it the plague sensor.
The plague furnace is now going to activate. First, he'll do his great sensor. He's going to choose this point right here. So it'll affect the Lord,
Chaos Lord and the Warriors.
So on 4 up for the Lord.
Nope.
For the Warriors.
Yep.
They take 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. 5 up. They take 3 mortal wounds. That's 2 more guys dead. Ouch. So we'll yank this one and this one. So they actually took 3 this turn. That's pretty nasty.
Okay, so now he gets to attack. So he has 2 different...
oh, I should have yanked him from the front. Well, he was still within range.
So, first...
Huh?
What was that?
Oh, that was a new follower.
Sweet.
Thank you to whoever followed us.
You rock. Alright, first off, I'm going to start with the Rusty Wheels and Spikes. D6 attacks. So you know.
I don't think I have all of my my things on the interactions set up right, because I'm not seeing anything.
Rusty Wheels and Spikes are going to be wounding on a 2. Or hitting on 2, sorry. So that's 4. Wounding on 3. So 2. Add no rend. 1 damage each. To your warriors.
No rend, 1 damage each.
Yep.
2.
2.
Both are good.
Like a butt. Alright, now I get 3 attacks from the warp tip staff. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 3s. So 3. No rend, but it's going to be D3 damage.
Okay. Into the warriors?
Yes.
Okay. 4 up. 2 get through.
So 2 D3s. So 2, 3, 5 damage total.
5 damage total. Okay. Oh.
People like us!
Yay.
Why?
Yay, thank you whoever is subscribing, or it's not subscribing. Subscribing is like a paid thing. It's following.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, I've got to come up with a different sound. That's the sound I put on the subs and the follows.
Yeah.
If there's a donation, you'll hear a guy go, yeah.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
So 5 damage to those guys.
So essentially, and just 5 normal damage.
Yeah,
Right?
5 normal
So
damage.
2,
4,
4, and a point on the remainders. Woo! That's 5. 5 models lost.
He is
Be another
outclassed.
battle shock.
So,
test.
the Marauders, they didn't get to swing,
Yeah. But they're out of combat now, aren't
but
they?
they are out of combat.
Yeah. So we look at the combat. I'm going to look at the combat phase real quick. Only within 3 inches, so I can't pile in.
So,
So
I got nothing for Battle Shock because you killed everything.
Yep. I've got battle shock on my warriors.
Indeed.
So they are pretty badly hurt. 1,
Indeed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They've
So
got
you get
12.
You get 12,
So they got
you
plus
get
1.
Plus 1 to your bravery.
So that puts them at 7. They've got a standard bearer that puts them at 8. So
So
I
that's
will
5.
pass on a 3 or less.
3 or less.
Anything more and I lose models. I lost 2. Alright.
So the wounded one runs away, and
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it. You take away the one that just, already had a wound on him. So I only lost 1 wound instead of 2.
okay.
Alright. So there's that. Now it is a roll off for turn 3.
Yep.
Ha-ha! Double turn!
Double turn back on me.
Double turn back to, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's go ahead and line this up.
Hero face.
Hero phase. I don't think I have anything that I really do in my hero phase. Just checking my allegiance abilities.
Because he's corny like that.
But
Sorry for the bad jokes.
I didn't kill any heroes or monsters, so I didn't get Eye of the Gods.
No.
That's about to change though, because I'm assuming that counts as a hero or monster.
I think it's both, actually. He is a hero. He is not a monster, though.
That's all it counts as, though. If I can kill it. How many wounds does he have?
12.
12?
12.
Doable. Alright. But yeah, hero phase, command abilities. I'm going to have him place his Mark of Khorne on them so they reroll 1s on close combat.
I keep forgetting I still have the mic.
He's already within 3, so there's no point in moving him. With them, I can't move unless it's retreating when I'm within 3.
Right.
So they have to stay put as well.
Yes.
The Marauders and her, though,
They shall move.
she's going to move 6 inches to there, so she can get a solid charge off on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys are going to move up to also get a solid charge. I mean, we're all just going to dogpile the crap out of you. I'm trying to leave room so my warriors can pile in first, because they're honestly going to do more damage easier than the Marauders.
Fair enough.
And it also depends on how the charges, how everything lines up. The Marauders may not even charge, to be honest.
It's not looking good for the Skaven. Not gonna lie. Didn't expect that.
You did a lot more damage to my warriors than I expected, though. You really knocked that unit down.
I would have done more. Those guys freaking actually wounded.
Yep. I've got 10 warriors left out of a 30-man block. They are hurt badly. Okay, so that's movement. Now it's charging. We're already locked into combat, so I don't have to charge them. They're just going to get their 3-inch pile in. So
Well, first declare charges.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where they're going to land, is what I'm trying to figure out real quick. Okay. Darkoth War Queen is going to charge.
Okay.
So she needs a 5.
Okay.
She made it.
Got it.
So I'm going to put her in the back over here, basically. Shaboom. There you go.
Okay.
Or does it have to be closest?
You're still in base to base, so
Boom.
you can move up to, what is that, 11? So
Well, with a pile in, you can adjust, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So then the Marauders at this point, you know what? Why not? Because I'm going to only have a 3-inch pile in here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They got 9. So they're pretty much in there. As much as they can get. Yeah, we'll just lock it in and the warriors can flow around. Because I'd rather have as many attacks going in as possible from multiple sources to have chances. The flails may not be great, but
Damage is damage.
damage is damage. You're going to be able to swing that damned sensor on me, though. Plus, this also gets them movement up. So even like, I mean, what's it save like?
It's save.
Yeah,
It's got 4 up.
it's got a 4 up. Okay, but then my heroes have rend. Like my rank and file guys don't, but my heroes do. So, all right, those are my charges. Now he's within 3.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so he's just going to pile them. So
Yeah.
you're going to bother with.
Yeah. All right, so now we do attacks.
So you choose one.
Yeah, let me check my War Queen real quick.
So you're doing the work first.
No, I'm checking her to see if I want to do her first. She's got a War Axe, it's really good.
Giggity.
Wow. You made a...
You walked right into that one, sir. You walked right into that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go with my Chaos Lord. Because I have a feeling you're going to smack my Chaos Lord really hard.
So if he piles in, I'll let you... Well, he has to move 3, so that's 3.
Yep, there we go. So the Warriors actually aren't going to get very much, but that's okay. But I'm going to pop the Reaper Blade. So the Reaper Blade, once during the battle before attacking with the Lord of Chaos, I can say that I will unleash the fury of the demon that possesses it. If I do, I make 1 attack with the Reaper Blade instead of 3, but it inflicts 2d6 damage if it hits.
Nice.
It hit.
Now,
Yep.
roll a wound.
It'll wound on a 3-up. Yep, 2d6 damage.
Armor
Unless you use -2 rend.
So 6 up.
Nope.
So 2d6 damage.
Oh, we had 11 damage.
So he's down to 1 in 1 hit.
Shink.
I don't know
Just
how
shink.
the heck that happens.
Shink.
So now you swing with the other ones. Other blade that you have.
Yes. Now, if he slays them, I get to roll on Eye of the Gods. Oh, if he slays them, actually, he turns into a demon prince.
Ooh.
So,
Let's go back out there and get some.
3 hits,
3 hits.
3 wounds, no rend. He died.
He died.
He died.
He died.
Glory or damnation. A Lord of Chaos is 1 step from becoming a demon prince, and just as close to spawn. If a Lord of Chaos slays the opposing army general, then you can choose to replace him with a demon prince model. On the other hand, if a Lord of Chaos is slain, you replace him with a Chaos spawn model. In either case, the new model has its full complement of starting wounds. There's also Eye of the Gods. So it says I can replace him if I want. So let me look at Eye of the Gods real quick. So here's the question. He technically is a hero, but he's also the general.
Mm-hmm.
Which one takes precedence first? Does the allegiance ability and the battle traits, or does the?
I think in this case, the GW has said that if 2 effects take place, the person who is controlling them, or even whose turn it is, gets to pick which one goes first.
Okay.
So, I would imagine you choose.
Yeah, because the Eye of the Gods reward could turn him into a spawn or turn him into a demon prince, but it also has other things.
Mm-hmm.
I will have him turn into a demon prince.
So, he's going to go get one now. Thank you.
Hey, give me a second. That's the second time that's happened.
For those of you who cannot see all of this gray blobs, the only thing left on the Skaven side are 3 plague claws who are staring down 2 hordes and 2 heroes. Not looking good for me.
If I can find my demon prince.
Just find something suitable. We'll call it a demon prince. No.
Oh, there he is, except he's not on a base.
Nah.
Hold on, I got a base laying around. I forgot I haven't based him yet. So this is his base.
Where's for me? So he's back up to full.
He's back up to full. He's now a demon prince. He still retains his artifacts and his command trait. There we go. Lord of Chaos, second game that he has done this in since I bought him. Because I use him to target generals a lot. Because when that happens, it's awesome.
Fair enough.
Now he's a Cornite demon prince, which is, fun and interesting. So, Dan, at this point, it is we're about
Hey, let me get my turn.
2 hours and 30 minutes in.
Let me get my turn in.
Yeah.
All 3 shots.
Yeah, go ahead and get your turn in, and do you want to call it after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's see how much damage I can do. How much? Oh, battle shock first.
Oh yeah, those guys are.
You're.
Oh. No, that was last turn.
Nothing died. So.
Yeah, that was that was
All
last
right.
turn.
So, my my play clause. What you got left? You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it's not going to gain the bonus of shooting them anymore. So I'm going to shoot all 3 of them into. Well, let's start with the first one. Is going to shoot into Marauders.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Play clause. Don't fail me now, because you've been failing me all night. 3. Second one.
Oh no!
Third one.
Oh, one hit. One hit.
One hit.
And that's into the Marauders?
Into the Marauders. That's a wound! So you get your -2 rend.
-2 rend. They have no save.
So 2d6 damage.
4.
4!
4 guys dead.
And that's the game.
Yep, that's the game.
So.
Alright, we had fun though.
Yeah.
We learned some shit. And that's kind of what you have to do with these things.
Yeah, we probably got a lot of things wrong, but...
Not too many though. We were taking our time with it.
It's the things that the viewers will catch that we didn't, that we're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's right. We did not do that right. So, let us know what we did wrong. Chastise us, but do it in a constructive manner, please.
Yeah, I'm just looking at, we did that first blood mission, right?
Yes. So I think I got a minor victory because I did kill half your models,
Let's see here.
units.
Each player calculates
Certainly.
a victory score by adding up the wounds characteristics of all the models from the opposing army that were slain during the battle. If one player beats their opponent's score 50% or more, they win a major victory.
So
Otherwise, the player with the higher score wins a minor. How many wounds of stuff did I kill?
let me double check. You count yours, I'll count mine.
Oh, okay. So, Marauders, because I got all my stuff over here.
18.
My Warriors are worth 2. And that's what's going to hurt me, because you managed to take out a fair amount of them.
6.
Oh, you may have beaten me, actually, now that I'm looking at it. You took out 66 wounds worth of guys on my side. I think you might have beaten me.
I had a grand total of. May have done my math might be all. Had a grand total of 86.
Subtract those from it.
Yeah, 12 or 8. No, sorry, 18 there.
86 minus 18.
86 minus 18.
Okay.
You beat me by a lot.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't even have to be a math person to know that he just beat the living snot out of me.
But the difference is this is only a minor victory, though, because you still did 66 worth of damage to me. I would have to deal... So that's 86 minus 18. I barely beat you. I beat you by 2 wounds.
Honestly, it's because of that 11 that you rolled.
Yes, it is because of that Reaper Blade that I won.
Blade.
Reaper Blade wins the day again. Anyway, we're...
11 wounds to a 12 wound model, then swung with the other weapon and killed
The
him.
Chaos Lord one-shotted his general.
Well, technically 2-shotted. but-
2-shotted, but it was the same
Still.
attack phase.
Still.
Yeah.
He took one
One
activation to destroy him.
That's the MVP right there, guys.
Ain't gonna lie, he is.
He's the guy who made the game. And then he transformed into a giant demonic creature of fury. Good game. Good game,
It was
sir.
fun. Next time we'll actually try to make it so people can watch
See
us.
what's going
Hey,
on.
We have a second viewer. We still have that second viewer.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the stream, feel free to donate at the link below. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Thursday with Age of Sigmar. We'll decide if we want to do a 40k night also.
Maybe next time we'll bring this guy.
Next time you'll bring the big Vermin Lord.
Vermin Lord to avenge. We'll see.
All right.
Yeah, things go.
See you later, guys.